it's your boy, Father's Harris, aka Crazy Song. Hey, guess what? This your first time. Tune in. Go ahead. Hit doggone subscribe button. Hit notification bell every time I post a country, post a new content. Right? Taste the beverage. Taste the beverage. Won't necessarily say this is a new sponsor, but if y'all see this, if y'all actually really see this again, then 9 times out of 10 it's a new sponsor, right? Again, to be perfectly honest, right, I think that Sprite and Dr. Pepper are under the same label. So, hey, go figure. So, taste the beverage, right? It snowed the shit here in Arkansas. And it's still snowing, which for the most part, it actually really makes the Crazy Uncle mad. Because 9 times out of 10, depending on what the fuck it's going to do the rest of the night and tomorrow, depending on how they clear this shit out, then guess what? I probably can't do nothing until either Tuesday or Wednesday. Gotta stay in shape. Yeah, I can do shit here in the house, but hey, it is what it is. But here's the deal. Pop the balloon. St. Louis edition. I got people in St. Louis. As a little kid, the family that I had, which I can truly, I'm not gonna say up here and say that I can truly honestly say that it's family that y'all didn't have. But in the 70s, this is what the fuck we did. Right? We went to go visit family. And then it's just for the simple fact that, okay, that the CB radio was top notch back then. So you can only imagine what type of fun that we might have had. Stuff that I still remember right to this day. Shout out to my Aunt Barbara. Shout out to Uncle Emmett, my cousin Kevin, my cousin Pam, everybody that is alive right to this day. And then we all experienced the same thing. And then it's just for the simple fact that, just because I'm old school, right? I actually want to experience that again, right? Hopefully that to whoever managed the water in St. Louis, right? I sincerely hope that y'all water tastes a hell of a lot better than what it did in the late 70s, early 80s. Because I ain't gonna bullshit y'all. That shit tasted like, that was like some of the nastiest water that I ever tasted in all my days of living, right? And when I get it, I mean, to y'all, right, yeah, water tastes different to y'all. And then even when we actually really went up further to Chicago, right, that shit tasted just as bad, if not worse, than motherfucking St. Louis water. So it was just for the simple fact, right, that I like to, I really, I mean, yeah, I really can't say that I love my family back there because, like, again, you do certain shit, you think certain way, and then my old bitch ass cousin gonna get mad and tell her mama, like, well, he didn't wash his face first, right? You know, because I think that's what the fuck that she was used to, right? I always brush my teeth first and then wash my face. Just for the simple fact, guess what? I washed my face. But this motherfucker, right? Where you can see up her nose right to this day. She thought otherwise. But you know, I ain't trying. And then they water tastes like straight shit. Right? So again, you know, I get it. You know, it may taste good to y'all, but just know that shit tastes like straight like Alka-Seltzer. Right? You know, so that's a bullshit story. So I really like their intro. And I just gave it away because I tried to do this shit earlier, right? But I like their intros. They you know, they do some fire shit. So let's go.
TV show. How we gonna call it? Show? TV show?
Show. If you fall,
What is happening here?
if you fall with a butt plug in your butt, it's not gonna go deeper.
You sure?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I would never have a butt plug in me.
And you shouldn't, but she a freak for real, right? And you know, not to say that how you grow your teeth will actually really dictate on how much of a freak that you are, right? But considering how her teeth grew in, oh yeah, she like that freak shit, that freak shit, you know. Hey, so let's go. Let's just see how far she take this shit. Even though this is the preview, the prelude. Well, what the fuck they gonna talk about earlier? Let's go.
How about we go and take Tommy to get some butt plugs?
No, we're not taking me to get
I think
butt.
that's
For
gonna
you,
be our next
you already got some.
I
You
can-
furry? You furry?
I got a lot of butt.
Okay, the simple fact that he talking about it, for the simple fact that he talking about it that long, he's interested.
plugs.
We're learning so much today about Crystal.
I got the fairy butt plug.
She got the fairy one.
I got a diamond butt
The
plug.
down one. You can see it's bling blah butt plug.
I got the
Okay.
vibrator butt
The
plug.
vibrator.
It's fire.
Your booty gonna be loose. You use it too much. You can't do that.
It's-
I like the music. The music is tight, right? You know, and just know that, yeah, you know, she on other shit. She on other shit, right? You know, and who's to say that they you know, she the shit on the blood. Put it like that. She ain't necessarily gotta have shit on the butt plug, right? It's just for the simple fact that it's her ass, and then just know he gonna lick the butt plug because he's into her. The music, right? For the most part, right? Actually, really dictates what type of woman that she actually really truly is, right? Plain and simple. She a freak 9 times out of 10, right? Depending on how she walked out there, she that butt plug is like really deep, like right there, and she's squeezing it. They try to put it up farther than what the fuck that she actually really can imagine possible. Okay? So let's go. Look how she walk, people. Look how she smile. Okay? She a freak, right? But then when you actually really know the features, right? When a motherfucker, you gotta know how a motherfucker look, okay? And yeah, so hey, it is what it is. Let's go. This nerdy motherfucker, right? So he gonna act like really he's gonna do this centrifugal force. It's like, okay, well, he gonna say some shit like, well, you do realize that, okay, you got the butt plug, right? So for the most part, he might say some shit like, okay, it's the reverse shit, but you got to treat it as if you constipate, right? And so the force that you give it to actually really get the butt plug out of your ass versus constipation, right? Or it could be just for the simple fact that, look, she got the butt plug, but she got the shit, but she gonna put the butt. You already know that the butt plug gonna come out first, right? But it's gonna have some shit on it, right? So what the fuck is he gonna do? Is he gonna be turned on the bottom? That's what the fuck you gotta do. Okay. So hey, okay. I'm done. So let's go. Oh no. He like an upgrade JJ Evans. Like dynamite. And then look at this motherfucker. Dude, why you look like a woman? Why you look like a woman? Did you transition? This is transition. Because you're giving off woman vibes. You're giving off woman vibes right now. Again, in a sense, you actually are really fucking up the vibe of the music right now. But let's go. And then you did this shit, you did the slide.
Cinematic BAMs, films.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Pop the Balloon and Find Love
Okay.
St. Louis. I'm your host, Crystal, and today I am joined by some single guys. And before we get started, y'all, I want y'all to give yourself a big hand clap for coming out today, okay? Yes.
The hand clap wasn't too confident within all of them. Honestly, I mean, me personally, if I was a female, I would pop all the balloons. Everybody get popped right now, But let's just see how she coming out.
Okay, thank y'all so much for coming out. This is what you're going to expect. We have a group of single ladies. We're going to bring them out one at a time. When the lady hits that corner, if she's your type, it's a vibe. Do not pop your balloon. However, if that lady hits that corner and she's just not your type, or she says something sounds like it's not going to be a match, pop your balloon, and I'm going to come to you and see why you decide to pop. Sounds good? All right, let's bring out our first single lady.
You are like pre-lunch lady material, but you still gonna try to fuck the janitor. This vibe that you're giving off right now. I'm just saying, you lunch lady material. And depending on how, and then boys are gonna be managed. They gonna look at certain things and they're like, "Ooh, you got big titties," and then they're gonna say, "Ooh, you ain't got no booty." That's what the fuck boys do. If she was a lunch lady, but this is lunch lady. This is like elementary lunch lady. Pre-lunch lady material right here. So let's go. again, people, she just proved my point. So, thing about those this, right? We already know that teachers, they fucking the kids. This is pre-lunch lady material, right? So just know free lunch lady material, right? So she might can show them something else what they can eat for lunch. Plain and simple. Just telling you.
Hey, welcome in. First off, I love your dress.
Thank you. You look
Okay.
nice too.
Thank you so much. Name and age.
Alexis, 29.
All right, Alexis, what do you do?
I'm an educator.
Okay. And what do you do for fun?
I like to
Educator. All right. Don't be shocked if we don't hear about this one later on, right? Because again, look at it, right? She just straight titty, no ass, right? Which, for the most part, if they like the titty, then yeah, this is what the fuck you want, right? And then they be like, hey, look, you know what? Bend over just enough, right? So we can actually really see what's happening. Well, what's happening. But yeah, this is again, you watch any of my previous shows, right? What the fuck I tell y'all? I mean, you can have the titty woman, no ass, which for the most part, I can actually really say, okay, well, at least she didn't go get no BBL, right? Because she wants you to focus on up here. And if you just happen to focus on that right there, but it's just like, okay, look, you got to be a titty man, right? So before too long, depending on how long, when this was done, just know that she probably went out and got a BBL. But then again, right, the thing about a BBL is this. You don't want a BBL to look like a BBL. You actually really want to do just enough. So let's just say that, okay, we see this. So for the most part, in order for tonight to fuck with the ass and leg ratio, right, you might want to do just probably like right there. Not too much. Just bring it out like right there, right? And then just bring it around. Because here's the deal, right? Because I'm gonna tell you what a lot of y'all women don't do, right? Y'all actually y'all forget about the ass and leg ratio. And then y'all actually really forget about when you bend over, in a sense, yes, the ass and leg ratio actually really matters, but it don't matter as much. So you have to have a flexible BBL where that, okay, once you stand upright, it don't look like you got a BBL. And then once you bend over just enough, I mean, some of the BBL can come out, but it's still not noticeable enough. Motherfucker actually really look at you like, okay, it's still her booty. But the BBL is really not there, right? That okay, it really don't fucking matter. So let's go.
to travel and eat and sleep.
Okay. Let's talk to that travel, last two places you traveled.
Houston and Vegas.
Okay. And your favorite cuisine.
Seafood.
Okay. All right. What are you looking for today in a guy?
So she likes seafood. So is it seafood or you want to see my food, right? A lot of y'all motherfuckers don't know that. A lot of you young motherfuckers, y'all know that, right? You know, because motherfuckers used to be like, you want some seafood? You want to see? One motherfucker be like, you want some seafood or you want some seafood? Or they be like, do you want to see my food? Right? And depending on where the fuck you saw it, then hey, it is what it is. So again, let's go.
I'm looking for someone that's like ambitious, caring, strong, who got like good time management, someone that, you know, is understanding and just can make me laugh.
Okay. What are your deal breakers to that point?
Now, considering, good fact, right? You know, okay, other people like they do it, but you know, sometimes, you know, I actually really got to break this shit. I really got to break it down, right? You know, so right now, right, the vibes are good. They're good. They're actually really good, right? You know, she can't be one of them because she knows she can't be one of them. But then again, she probably could, right? Because how men actually look at women, right? You know, and y'all already know how y'all look at women.
My deal breakers is someone that has more than 2 kids and someone that has kids that are like 12 and under.
Okay. All right. So we don't have any pop. Well, so we have one pop balloon. We're gonna get to him and see why he decided to pop, okay? All right, so follow me. All right. Name and age.
My name is Anthony. I'm 31.
All right, Anthony, why did you decide to pop?
She said the kids thing. I got 2 kids and I got 2 stepkids and they all under 12. So I just stay out the way. Well,
You said you got 2 kids and 2 stepkids?
So he got, okay. I always talked about community pussy. So just know that when you have community pussy, you also have community dick, right? Or you have the potential or community dick, or you can be like, you old dumbass motherfucker, right? Your intentions are good as far as like having a family. But let's just say that it's your actual family. Now, hey, look, it is what it is. It is what it is, right? But hey, it is, you know, I'm not finna doggone do no shit like this. So let's go.
no, my bad. No, my kids got siblings. I just take care of them also. That's so I just
Okay.
So depending on how you look at this, right? He could be lying. Oh, he trying to be player, right? A lot of you motherfuckers say, okay, here's self, right? But considering how shit is played, he could be fucking both, right? Or, you know, he could like do some shit. He'd be like, okay, you got a fat ass, and I can see the pussy. You got a fat ass, and I can see the pussy. So he could do some shit like this. How about y'all clean asses together? I want to see which ass bounced the most. I mean, we already know that the pussy's gonna be there. It's rather visible, right? But you know what the fuck he doing. You know what the fuck he doing. He fucking both baby. He fucking the baby mama, and then he fucking the other baby mama, right? And depending on how she gonna come at it, she trying to be the third pussy.
I just look after my kids, Silver. You know, you don't no child get left behind. That's just how I was raised, my man.
Okay, Anthony. So, is he your type? Why not?
Yes, he's very handsome. He looks nice too.
Okay. And how old are your kids? Again.
Okay, my son, he's gonna be 6 in a few weeks.
Okay.
My daughter 8. My son got a big brother that's 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I see. All right. Thank you so much, Anthony. All right. So let's go on back up here.
You see how she cut this shit off. You see how the host cut this shit off. Cause she's trying to ride that dick too.
All right. What we're gonna do is have you ask the guys a couple of questions, get a feel for them, see who will be a match for you today. Okay.
Okay.
What question would you like to ask?
What does everyone do like for a career?
Okay. What is their career?
What's the career?
We'll start up here first. Okay. Name and age, and you can answer her question.
My name is Jared, and I'm 27. Well, I'm be 27 next month, and I do delivery service for Amazon.
Pop his alone. But then again, he put, I know I'm not trying to actually really speak on a woman's perspective, right? You know, he probably bringing in a moving. He bringing in he working, and it just was the fact she don't actually really strike me as that type. You know, hey, look, as long as you working, she's what I like to call as long as you working. As long as you're working, you got a good dick, then hey, 9 times out of 10 we can talk, but we don't know what the fuck that is right now.
Follow me. Name and age. You can answer her question.
My name Joe. I'm 34. I got my own shoe business.
Okay.
Pop his balloon, because you try to be simple, but you didn't know how to be simple, right? So yeah, if I was her, yeah, I would have popped your balloon, dog, because you didn't give shit. You didn't give shit, right? So yeah, pop your balloon.
Name and age. Say.
My name is Rakeem, and I'm 37. I'm a barber, and I'm a promoter.
Pop his balloon just because he is too busy want you to know what the fuck that he did with his beard. And he's talking in a way where that he wants you to put it like this. This right here is longer than his dick, women. Right? And so he's actually like really displaying what he really wants you to see, because this right here, like what I said earlier, right? This is longer than his dick. And then just know he gonna be in and out of there like a motherfucking microwave commercial.
Name and age.
Turkaloo, 34. I'm a teacher and a music artist.
All right. Okay. You have another question you would like to ask the guys?
And so again, right, we can actually really say that she's actually really giving off fucked up
Yes.
energy.
If you guys were to take me,
Okay, no. So they the energy is fucked up. Now that I actually just started thinking about it for a minute, right? Put it like this. If the situation called for it, yeah, she would get bent over. Right? But that's about as far as it goes. She just bent over material. Right? I mean, eventually she probably could bring home material, but it's just like, at least for right now, right? It ain't it ain't what it is. I mean, it's just like, because these motherfuckers, right? They're giving simple answers. They are not really digging her. They keeping the balloons because right now they really put it like this. They thinking the exact same thing that the crazy uncle is thinking. They was like, okay, yeah, she get bent over. And but that about as far as it go, right? But I'm just like, and I could be wrong. They look at bent over material, but they want to be like, okay, they looking for that one. I can bring you home to mom, right? And then fuck you in the bathroom when ain't nobody look type deal. Special old boy. He trying to tell you what the fuck he got. But just know that his dick is shorter than what the fuck he displaying under his chin. This old chestnut motherfucker. Plain and simple. Let's go.
Yeah, on the first date, where would we go?
First date. Okay, what does the first date look like?
First date. Really? We probably go to like a little museum or something. Maybe like the not Missouri.
Now, hold on. So here's the deal. She ain't trying to hit it. Because this right here, right? She's one of the three women that I always talk about, right? But I'm actually but the crazy uncle really gonna go into detail, right? She's a big titty woman. She knows she ain't got no ass. But it's just for the simple fact, right? The fact that she ain't got no ass, she gonna come to you like, okay, well, guess what? If I bend over just enough, the ass is gonna be there. Right? A substitute ass. But she already know that you like the ass. But she gonna play with the titty. She always gonna put the titty she always gonna put the titty in your face. Right? But she know that you like the ass. Right? So he gave like, yeah, I know you got big titties, but you ain't got no ass, but you got to bend over in order for me to actually look at it. Now, what the fuck does it got to do with going to an art museum? Not a goddamn thing. I'm just telling you what the fuck, I know what the fuck is going on. She ain't looking to go to no goddamn art museum.
What's the Illusion Museum?
Ooh, see?
How you feel about that?
The
sounds
illusion?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take you to like a steakhouse or something. You like to eat steak?
Yeah.
Yeah. Take you to like a
See, again. Cody. He did a code. She didn't catch it. Or then again, she might have did, right? Because she can make that booty over just enough, right? It ain't gonna fucking matter. He ain't gonna play with Nan Teddy. Because he too worried about
Nice
the booty.
steakhouse. And then we can go from there.
Thank you, Joe.
I myself, I'm gonna take K-pot because I know people like Korean food.
Okay, here you go. Look at this motherfucker. He all fucked up. Presentation, all fucked up. Then he gonna take you to a Korean spot. Koreans got short dicks, just like he do. That's why his shit is longer than what his shit is. So let's go.
And that's gonna also see if you know how to cook. And then we're gonna go bowling because I'm gonna see if you know how to focus and stay in your lane. I was like,
I'm pretty good at bowling too.
You good at bowling. We gonna have to see.
All right.
Okay, so she might like the short dick, you know. Okay, well the thing about it though is this: she know that he got a short dick, but she wanted to work around. Oh, I like bowling too, right? But but I'm telling you, right? If they do connect, I'm telling you what's gonna happen. He gonna cut that shit off. Because she's gonna bowl better than him. He a 150, 155 motherfucker. She a 175 to 190 motherfucker. Okay?
For the first date, probably take you to Up Down, Central West End, play some arcade games, eat some pizza.
Okay.
Pop is below. Pop is below. It's good. It's good, right? You don't take no grown ass woman out to eat pizza, knowing you don't know what the fuck she really is. I mean, what the fact she really didn't do a real good description. But sweet, Niecy, hold on. Would it be, put it like this, if I was to take you out on the first date for pizza, would you really like that? A first date for pizza. Yeah. So, okay, so me and you go on the first date, right? And I say, hey, we gonna eat pizza. Would you be cool with that? No, hold on. Listen. Don't do it because you know me. Let's do this like fresh off the top, right? Say you didn't know me, right? And then I capture your attention, you capture my attention, right? And so we talk. And so if I tell you, okay, you want to go for pizza on the first date?
I'd be like, sure, that sounds good. I would
Really?
suggest something small at first because you don't be more know me and I don't know you. So we say the good stuff for when we get to know each other better. We just trying to break the ice now, so that's pizza talk. Pizza and beer or something.
Okay, yeah. Well, you know, baby. All right. So, but there's no baby old school just like me, right? But these do motherfucker thing, right? So, I mean, not to saying that I'm disagreeing with what my wife said, right? But this my wife, you know, it's we've been on each other since we were kids. So hey, let's go.
Okay, so come on back here. I'm gonna have you pop one balloon. To think about it, relax and think. Pop one balloon for me.
He didn't drop his. He didn't drop his.
Could you look at me?
He didn't drop his.
Okay. All right. So before we get to why you decided to pop, why did you have your balloon unpop?
I just wanted to hear her out.
Now, honestly, could that be a actual ultimate player move? considering if she actually really paid attention. So let's actually put this shit out.
We'll see what she had to offer in words.
Okay. And why did you decide to pop his balloon?
I know you said you're 26 and you're about to be 27. I'm 29. I'll be 30 in July. So you're just way too young for me.
So again, right? So here's the deal. Right? I'm old school. And I'll be the first one to tell you, right? To actually really be on the woman's side in this particular area. The woman is the first teacher of the male child. You are the one that can actually really teach the man how to capture pussy. Yes, the daddy can teach you. But sometimes, that the daddy can actually really tell you wrong. I say this because of experience. I'm not a player. I'm not a player. Never actually consider myself as a player. But out of all of the females that had actually really stepped up to me and actually really found me interesting, right? I never stepped up to her. I never did. I just did what the fuck that actually really came as natural. Just know I was shy. I was silent. When you're shy, silence actually would come with that, right? But considering like how shy I was, females came to me. And for the most part, I never had to do a whole lot, and then honestly, to be perfectly honest with y'all, right? I'm actually really glad that I'm married to the most beautiful woman ever. And we knew each other as kids. Right? But this woman, she came and got me. I mean, like, when I actually stop and think about that, right? Considering how a lot of y'all claim that it's hard to find a man. I mean, I great the fact, me and Nisha, we've been knowing each other ever since that we were kids. So we already actually really had a blueprint, if you will, on what we did. And then, I mean, great the fact, am I happy? Yes. Is she happy? Yes. Can we make it better? Yes. I know that we can make it better. But for me, right, it's just for the fact that as a kid, right, I never had to put in effort. So for the most part, I really don't know how to put in effort. All the fuck that I could do is be like, I can go out. I can pretty much dress pretty nice, have a drink or whatever, and then just exert the crowd. I would never step to a woman because, to be perfectly honest with you, I really don't know how. I really don't know how. For the most part, especially now, if you're my age, right, or you either be a couple of years younger than me or a couple of years older than me, just know that to be perfectly honest with y'all, I really don't know the game. I really don't. I really don't know the game. All the folk that I can actually really go on right to this day is my looks and what the fuck that I can tell y'all what the fuck I used to do. And then depending on what y'all's situation is and what it is that you're actually really trying to capture, then yeah, I probably could be that dude or not. But here's the deal. This is what I told y'all earlier. I'm married to the most beautiful woman ever because she knew my blueprint before I did as kids. But this woman, throughout the years, right? She never one time tried to trick me on anything. I mean, this is what we as men that we truly honestly look for. Do we have our differences? Of course. We have our differences. But it's never to such a degree that I would ever actually really want to call it quits, because this is somebody that I always wanted to be with, even as a kid. Right? So I get it. I may be off subject, but the thing about it is this. Everybody may want to experience what I have experienced, but that is very rare. That is like it's true love, which for the most part, that I'll be the first one to tell you that it's something that I haven't actually really captured. It's something that I'm actually really trying to understand. And and then it's just like my wife is the most precious flower ever. And listen, I'm not trying to lose this woman. I really ain't. I really not. And then yes, I say what I say. Yes, I say what I say. And I'm actually like I'm doing anything and everything to actually really live by the values that I actually really stand fast. Not to say that these guys don't. And not to say that she's eventually going to be one of them. But I'm just telling y'all how the crazy uncle feel about my wife, right? And then gratified, depending on how these motherfuckers feel. as far as like what the fuck do they really want in a female, and then can she actually really do it? So this shit falls on everybody. It doesn't fall on one particular person. And I already know y'all gonna look at this and like, okay, yeah, he actually really forgot what the fuck he was talking, but it actually really makes sense. Let's go.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Let's get you to ask the guys another question.
What are you guys' dating intentions?
Okay. All right. Start with you. What are your dating intentions?
My dating intentions is to like find a genuine woman like yourself because you seem nice. Maybe to get married because I do have kids. So, I don't know if you got kids. Yeah, but we can work on that, probably down in the future or whatever if you want to. But yeah, my plan is to get married, find a nice woman like yourself. Maybe we can connect.
Okay. Good answer. Or he looking at titty. And he's just trying to fuck. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
My date's intentions are to potentially, one, get to know you. Two, to see if hopefully.
Again, positioning. If his balloon is not popped, it need to be. One hand behind your back, you ain't for the right thing.
I can start a family because I don't have any children. You know what I'm saying? So that's my main goal. So hopefully start a family and get to know somebody who I'm trying to start a family with.
Okay.
Now, for the most part, is it nervousness? Because, I'm actually like I'm trying to take everything in consideration. Right? But here's the deal. People. If you can't I'm stepping far back. Right? But as a woman, if you can't talk to me like this, right, where I can actually really see your hands, and guess what? You ain't the right motherfucker for me, right? And then it just was a fact. He never looked her eye to eye, right? So again, yeah, I'm old school, right? And in a sense, I know what the fuck to look for, right? But honestly, after the first volley, if I was a woman, all that should be popped. Because the thing about it was this, right? Look at me eye to eye. None of them actually really looked at her eye to eye, or at least from what I could see, right? So I'm just like, no, dog, no, Pippin, this ain't what the fuck we trying to do, right? Do I really need to get y'all drunk so y'all can actually really tell me y'all true intentions? Is this what the fuck we do? Because I'm fucked up right now. The government kicked in. Look, it is what it is. But it just was a fact. I know how this shit go. I know how the game go, because 9 times out of 10, I invented this shit. I know what to say and what not to say, or at least I did. You know, well, I can drop your drawers. You gonna do one of the things, right? Because I have gifted the gab. None of these motherfuckers do. Right? You know, today's dating, how I look at things, or anybody else, that's the same age as me, right? I mean, the great fact, we already got our girl. We already have our queen. We already know what the fuck we can and can't do. But let's just say for shits and giggles that if we didn't, motherfuckers like her, right? Or let's just say motherfuckers like them, right? They wouldn't stand a chance. They wouldn't stand a chance to the old school cats. They never would. Because we will do shit that these two, especially this fucker right here, he already told you, or he already showed you how short his dick is because of how long that shit is. So he got a short dick. He fat, he out of shape, he in and out of there inside of 45 seconds. So, but the whole deal is, what I'm saying is this. The old school cats, we're the reason why that you motherfuckers actually already speak in code right to this day. Where that we was like out and up front on what the fuck we wanted. Just as well as the women. Right? But the thing about it though is this. We already, put this, it was already, that was something said or something did that actually really locked you in. Right? And 9 times it was with the woman. You raggedy motherfuckers right to this day. Right? Yeah, you can talk about your mama. You can talk about your grandma. But how old is your mama? How old is your grandma? Right? How old is Gigi? In which I'm really surprised that I actually said that. But the thing about those this, how old is Gigi? And what does Gigi really know? What the fuck can Gigi tell y'all that actually really would make sense? Don't worry, I'll wait. It is what it is. So let's go. Oh, bullshit ass John Sally motherfucker. Right here. Oh, damn. Hold on. Wait. Bring it back. I didn't mean to do that. Damn. Okay, hold on. Let's do this again. Fuck. It's not playing. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Okay, hold on. Shit, I ain't got my phone. Hold on. But here's the deal, people. You know, let's just shit flag.
Potentially, one, get to know you. Two, to see if hopefully I can start a family because I don't have any children. You know what I'm saying? So that's my main goal. So hopefully start a family and get to know somebody who I'm trying to start a family with.
Okay. All right.
My intention is getting to know you better, building, starting a foundation, traveling, starting a family. You probably get married one day.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So I'm gonna have you answer the same question. What are your dating intentions?
I am definitely dating with intentions. I am looking for someone, a partner who I can build with and start a family with as well.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna have you pop one balloon. It's okay. You can take your time and think. Hmm.
Last balloon on the floor.
Oh, you can pick your balloon up.
I'm like, did he pop?
Try to put it to the front of you. Bring it to the front of you. Yeah, there we go. So we just know.
Okay. All right. Just
Yep, it's your world, girl. Okay. All right. So stay down there. Before we get into why you decided to pop your balloon, why did you have your balloon unpop?
She seems interesting. Like she got a good head on her shoulders. Seemed like she know what you want to settle down and all that.
Okay.
Don't have no kids.
Okay. And why did you decide to pop his balloon?
he seemed really sweet. He just isn't my type. And he's dressed nice too. Like, so I can't say, I don't like your shoes. Like, just wasn't my type. I'm sorry.
It's cool. I understand. It's all good.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right. So we do have two guys that are still holding balloons. What we're going to do is have them to begin to ask you a couple of questions. Okay. You have a question or two you would like to ask?
Hold on. Let me make sure.
What was your last relationship like? Like, why did it end?
My last relationship was complicated. It ended, well, I ended it because I just wasn't happy anymore. And I felt like I deserved way more than what I had to deal with.
I feel like I can make you happy. I can give you what you want, what you've been looking for.
Got another question?
My next question is,
Honestly, I like what he's pushing. But considering, damn, I ain't been paying attention. I mean, if she got kids, then yeah, okay, I can act her and be like, okay, dog, no, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Really ain't what the fuck you want. To be perfectly honest with you. But if she kid free, then okay. But how you talking? She is not kid free. Let's go.
how long you been single?
I've been single 2 years now.
That's cool.
Thank you, Joe. All right. Have a couple of questions you would like to ask?
Okay, how old are you again?
29.
You're 29. You said you don't have any children.
No,
So what's the reason that you don't have any children right now?
I just haven't met that person to have kids with.
Okay. Good question. But it's genuine. Is it really a genuine question? Meaning, have you been influenced? Have you been influenced by Kevin Samuels or anybody else that actually really think that they put the 18 to 29 time range on pussy. You know, is it a legitimate question? And then I'm looking at this. See, here's the deal, right? I could be, what is this?
Do it.
But you said you do want to have children, right?
Hold on.
Yes, I do.
Hold on. Stop.
All right.
Stop. So here's the deal. She's 29. So depending on what day she is in her 29th year, right? Is she still good? Depending on what Patrice O'Neal did and to actually really to be perfectly honest, right? When Patrice O'Neal did the 18 to 29 year ratio. Now I don't know who actually really came up with this shit first. Whether it was him or doggone Patrice, or motherfucking Kevin Samuels. Motherfuckers like MTR and which for the most part, I have no problem with MTR. Or anybody else for that matter. I don't have a problem with J.R. Wisdom. I don't have a problem with Osage Duke Jackson. But I don't have a problem with you, but dog, you give off dressing up in a tutu, eating Twinkies, and you doing the year 2000 snacks, what Day talked about in next Friday. You can talk, and some of your shit makes sense, but honestly, a lot of the shit what you're talking about, it really don't make sense. But I enjoy watching your content because I already know that you're gonna give me one, right? You know, I mean, you take it how the fuck you actually really want to take it, and then for everybody else for that matter, y'all, if y'all see this, y'all take it for whatever the fuck how y'all actually really want to take it. But this shit here, right? It could be one of them. He could be like, you know what? If I know if I bend that booty over just enough, I'm gonna get to see what the fuck I need to see. Right? Little dick at all. Right? You know, and then if it feels like that I actually really forgot, if I'm not gonna say that ain't no truth in that, but it's just that at this point of the juncture, right? I done took my gummy, I've been drinking, and so for the most part, I could be like, okay, hey, look, I know what the fuck I'm gonna say. And then I actually really get lost. I get lost sometimes. Well, but it's like, come on now, and I'm probably going to delete this, because it's just that this right here, she giving off vibes, the wrong vibes Hold on. Let me see if I can. Let me hear this, and hopefully I can like actually really kick back in. What the fuck? Let's go.
And if you don't mind me asking, if you go through a man phone, now you were supposed to say, I ain't gonna go through nobody's phone. That's what you were supposed to say. I'm trying to see if you toxic or not.
He didn't give me a chance. He didn't give me a chance. I won't delete this shit here, right? You know, but this shit here is like you dog. Why would you ask the question and then blow your own self up on this? This is like, oh, you know.
She ain't filling the blank.
You ain't filling the blank.
Huh?
You gotta finish your question.
It was a question. I was trying to see if you, and then she was like, well, I don't go through your phone like this. I want to That's what she was supposed. That was the initial response.
She was being respectful and letting you ask a question. So when you got done, I'm sure she would have responded. But anyway,
on some real talk, I'm finished answering the question. Do you feel you toxic?
No.
No. Why don't you feel all right? To be all the way, no, on some real talk. I'm about being dead serious, really.
you popped your balloon already. Now
It's still though.
Again, see, here's the deal. You just proved my motherfucking point. But then again, you threw the grenade when you didn't have to throw the grenade. You tried to do a Kevin. You. This is what the fuck you did. You tried to do a Kevin Samuel, right? You threw the grenade, thinking that you pulled the pin, but you didn't pull the pin. So you had to dive your big ass to go get the pin or go get the grenade before it blew up and the shit blew up in your hand. Dog, you fucked up. And just no, Kevin Samuels wasn't about shit neither. Just like you ain't about shit neither.
Yeah, I do. I can still get a redo. I'll sneeze. At you.
No.
He's supposed to bless me.
No, dog. You don't need no redo. She really could have dug you. But you came out here with this shit turd. Right? You bundled it up. And just know that this shit turd is longer than your dick, dog. But you try to do a bullshit betrayal of this. Hey, this is how long my dick is. Looking at how she's shaped. So this was right up your motherfucking alley. But then you fucked it off. And in a sense, you told her that your dick was shorter than this. And then you tried to cover it up. Now, whether or not you got your balloon or whether you asking for it back, if she has enough sense, which I already know the fuck that she don't, she gonna get your balloon. She gonna give you that balloon back
with another one.
I'll let you ask another question.
No, but I'm being honest. Like an individual, when they get upset, right, they don't know how to handle their emotions, right? So the first thing they do, they lash out. And usually, when you lash out, you get toxic. You don't know how to manage your emotions. So that's why I'm asking you: do you know how to manage your emotions?
Yes, I know how to regulate my emotions. I'm almost 30. I don't play childish games. If I feel like you're emotionally unavailable, I will let you know and I will leave. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not going through your phone. If I don't trust you, I'm out. It's that simple.
But here's the deal, right? She ain't gonna fuck with you because she threw back on what you do. She ain't gotta go through your phone because she gonna catch you in the motherfucking act, dog. Right? You have no game whatsoever. No. Because of what the fuck you're betraying. You have no game. You have no game whatsoever, right? Go to the club, go catch the drunk bitches, and then because listen, this is what you have, but just know that from here on up, that's what you have is dick size. Because look at you, right? But here's the deal with motherfuckers like her, right? Not to say that she is, right? But let's just say for shits and giggles that she is. She could be like, okay, love, I ain't had dick in a while. He heavy enough. So, because his game is this. He really can't fuck. He only gonna do it in one position. He gonna be on top. Look at all this weight. He heavy set, right? Short dick, right? He's gonna actually really mistake heavyweight, and then you do a missionary, right? He's gonna take for the simple fact that she huffing and puffing, that you coming with this small dick, and then you gonna tell your homeboys that you wore her ass out. But let her, when she tells her friends, this motherfucker, he was just huffing and puffing. I couldn't feel shit. Right? But again, it's still on you because you let this fat sack of shit fuck. Let's go.
It's a strict program over here.
Sound like a middle school teacher.
I am a teacher.
All right. So was he your type? Why not?
Yes, he's very handsome.
Right.
And he looks nice. He's funny. I love someone that can make me laugh. And he's older. I like older men. So yeah.
Okay.
She trying to fuck. Because here's the deal, right? She know he heavy set. She can't handle no real dick. Right? She know that he ain't got no real dick because look at this. His dick is half of what the fuck he's showing. Right? So she's down for that heavy humping and pumping. And acts like really not getting anything out of it. Look.
You want him to have his balloon back?
Yeah, he get it back.
Okay.
He just need.
That humping and pumping.
There you go. Get your balloon back.
You're messy.
Let me need you. I'm sorry. All right. So I'm gonna actually have you ask the guys to come. I didn't mean to you.
I just can't talk, bro. It's easy.
A couple of questions, okay? And we'll just get a feel one more time with them. Okay. You have a couple of questions you would like to ask Joe?
I just want to ask, like, for both of them, just
Yeah, you can ask me the same question.
What is like a typical day of you? Like when you wake up to when you go to sleep? Because I know a lot of people are like, I'm too busy today. So like, what is like your typical daily like duties that you do on a regular day?
My typical day is I get up. I stay by
Yeah,
myself, so
I
I
get
get
that,
up.
but okay, I get it. This is technical.
Watch TV or whatever. I guess if that's what you want to call it.
Okay, pop his balloon because here's the deal. Here's the deal, right? This one here. Ooh, and honestly, shout out to my sweet, my beautiful wife, my beautiful wife. I don't want to, but I feel like I have to. Right? I really, honestly, I want to. I want to be one of them that before you wash your face, brush your teeth. Look, let me get in there, and then it's just for the fact, for the simple fact that it's what the fuck I'm trying to do. It's something that it's something that I really truly want, right? And then all of the, damn, I'm sorry, all of these, they're younger than me. I mean, I don't, I don't know when it actually really hits. Boy, it's just for some fun, right? Like, listen, with her, yeah, every morning. Don't do shit. It is what it is, right? And it's, for the most part, it's like that, with my sweet, but, it's, and, not to say that it doesn't happen, but at the same time, right? It's not that we don't want y'all. That we don't want y'all, right? It's not that we don't want the side booty. I mean, we want y'all. And like, it's like whenever we can get it, and then it actually really depends on when y'all want it versus when we want it. Okay, so we can be like, okay, we could be like, okay, well, you know what, we want y'all before y'all go to work, and then we could be like, okay, well, to establish what is the fuck that you trying to establish, because we already know what the fuck y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna talk. This is what the fuck y'all do, right? Or y'all gonna be like, hey, take me through there, and then it's just for the fact that if you go in there with that, take me through there, we already know what the fuck that we already know what the fuck. We already know that you've been through there, or you trying to actually to go through there. But see, here's the deal. Here's the deal with the crazy talk. You tell the crazy uncle, tell me, take me through there. Take me through there. Are y'all sure that's what the fuck you want? Right? Whether it's shirt, whether it's shirt, what did it say? If it's shirt, if it's short, you know, make it, you know, what y'all know the lyric. Y'all already know the lyric. But it's there, right? The motherfuckers is hollering about take me through there, took me through there. Guess what? Y'all ain't been through there. Y'all really haven't been through that. Be careful what the fuck you ask for. Right? Because a lot of y'all ain't trying to go through that. Y'all really ain't. Y'all really ain't. Let's not bullshit this. Y'all ain't ready to go through there. Y'all say take you through there. But a lot of y'all ain't ready to go there. Try this up. Don't get challenged on your shit. So with this right here, right? Motherfuckers holler, but they don't know how to holler. Don't nobody know how to holler. Don't nobody know how to holler. Let's go.
Brush my teeth. You know what I'm saying? Brush my teeth, wash my face. And I guess I get my day started, you know.
So good. Again. Yeah, probably this. If the pussy that good, and she willing to give you the side booty, brush your teeth, wash your face, ain't gonna fucking matter. Right? Take me through there, take me through there. Right? This is what the motherfucker actually already came into the song. She don't know because she ain't been took through there. Right? Motherfucker holler, take me through there. Right? And y'all really don't know. This motherfucker full of this. Because he trying. He trying to take her through there. Because he already know what that ass gonna look like once she been over. Right? So I was like, dog, come on. Y'all know how to do this shit. Y'all really don't. Y'all really don't. Y'all really don't.
So, yeah.
Like, do you work out? Do you have hobbies? Like, what?
Hell no, he don't
To be
work
honest, I don't
out.
even.
Look at him. He bloated. Take mushroom coffee. She giving him, and then she know that he bullshit. He bullshitting. And that's why she said, do you work out? Knowing damn well he don't. Look at him. Look at him. He look like he about 4 months pregnant. All right? Long back versus either beer belly or bloated belly. Right? Who's playing? Come on. Come on, pop his balloon. Cause she looking for he ain't nothing going on that's created right here. It ain't. he can't even take he look at this. Out of the whole take me through there, he can't even take it. Okay, let's go.
You work out.
Yeah.
You work out
Yes,
a lot,
a lot,
a lot, a lot.
a lot, a lot. I work at a gym part time.
Ah, see, you ain't say that. You said you was a teacher.
That's my full-time job.
About that.
I got like
The
2
gym?
part-time jobs.
Well, give me a
I got like 3
membership.
hustles.
Can I get a
I can
membership?
get you in for free, yeah.
Please give me a membership.
All right.
I need one.
Ooh, see again. You just gave yourself away, right? I'm gonna call bullshit on her working out, right? And again, you trying to fuck for a free membership. She ain't trying to fuck you, dog. Just like I say, you can't even do the take me through that. So I mean, come on now, let's go.
One. For real, I'm trying to lose all of this. Yeah. Give me a membership, though.
I got you.
Okay. All right. So that's pretty much.
Go on to pop his balloon, cause he ain't ready. He's not gonna be committed. He's not gonna be committed. Go on, pop his balloon. No ass, big belly. Go on. Yeah.
much your day. You walk through your day. You
I
good?
mean, my day is cool, you know. I mean, if you be with me or whatever, you can see for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm laid back, you know. You'll like
All right.
for sure, for real.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. Same question.
Well, when I wake up, first thing I do is pray. That's the first thing I do when I wake up. That's just me. I ain't finna lie to you. Like,
No. So here's the deal, people. Right. I'm gonna tell you. I would have told you this earlier, but then, considering that I took a gummy, and then for the most part, I actually really got lost track of shit. But he gave the wrong answer. He's given the wrong answer. Right? What she wants in the morning, right? Because she got the titty. Right? But what she want, right? She want to give you side booty. Right? And knowing, because they're pretty young, right? So knowing, if you really know, I mean, now, great fact, she don't know them, right? So for the most part, right? So this is a gamble, right? Right. But if they did get hard at 3:30 in the morning, whether it's a like, I want to fuck type of dick, or I gotta go pee type of dick, let me go pee, baby, first, right? And if that booty is still sitting out there at an angle, which I like because it's there. She has an angle booty. Right, and it's for the simple right, you know. This is like a nice type of booty because the thing about those is this, right? You know, you can see pussy lips. You can be, I mean, because the thing about it, she know what the fuck she's doing, right? So this is what I would call a pussy lip visual booty when she give you that side booty. Right, so here's the deal, right? 3:30 in the morning. 9 times she up. She wants some dick. She gonna want some dick, right? And then you don't want these shit here, right? You got a hard dick, so you gonna feel like, okay, does she got drawers on? Right? And then once you feel like she got no drawers on, but then you got a hard dick, so you gotta go pee, right? So now you gotta be like, can I catch this hard dick after I pee? And then put like this. After you pee, and then you say catch this hard dick, right? It can go down. It can go down. But then again, right? It's just they got the booty tooted. Even though she ain't got no booty right here, but it's tooted just enough. Right? And then you feel pussy lip. Then guess what? The dick gonna get hard. So guess what the fuck you finna do? You finna get the side booty pussy. You finna get the side booty pussy. He put it there. He can't do it and he can't do it. He can't do it. Neither one of them can do it. Nobody can do side booty pussy. They don't want the side booty pussy. Even though that's all what the fuck that they can actually produce. But this is side booty pussy. And then even there, they don't know how to handle it. Let's go.
Like, I'll get up and work out and do all the no. I'm a barber. So around 11, 12, maybe even 1 o'clock. I go open up the barber shop, do my thing to about 7 o'clock. And probably from like,
They giving the wrong fucking answer. So for the most part, right? If she's really true about the shit, pop both of them. I mean, good fact, yes, they being true. But that ain't what the fuck she trying to hear. Let's go.
like 7 till, I don't know.
How late you be working?
I'm a promoter also. So like, don't be going on. I don't know for it. Manage your emotions. All right. Nah, but for real though, like,
Didn't understand the assignment. Didn't understand the assignment. She wants the assignment as well as her. And so this is like a grin, but motherfucker, you missed the assignment. Let's go.
I'm a promoter like on certain boards. Like I got a board right down the street. I promote. I got different little clubs at Fahrenheit, Bliss, and things like that. Bottoms up. You know what I mean?
You can get me in a section free.
Get you in the section free.
You the promoter, ain't you?
That's what.
Oh! You gay! You suck dick. You sword fight. And then what's so bad about it, right? Dog. What the fuck? You so full of shit. To ridiculous. Because you didn't understand the assignment. She tried to get fucked before you was before you motherfucking wash face, brush teeth, and hoping that you don't have a piss dick. Go piss. Go piss. And then if it's still saying, hey, how you doing? I'm done.
He said he ain't doing it. No.
Okay. All right. So what
And then
happened
what's so bad about it?
this time?
You know what? Fuck. No. I ain't got to hear shit else. I ain't got to hear shit else what nobody say. I really don't, because it's no. I'm just like, if that ain't the come fuck me, my pussy done marinated all night. Okay, I get it that you got to pee. I get it that you got to pee. But you fucked it up. She just gave you the pussy. Ain't got nails, stitch, draw. You know what? Hey. Talking about missing. Do the time. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your dad, tell your birthday, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa. Motherfucker next door across the street. Around the corner. Paul's Harris. Guess what? You can best believe that I'm alive and well. I'm done. No more fruit. Let my wife give me the assignments. Come on, y'all. Sweet.